All right, final race of the season. We're at Nashville. This track's just not fun with these cars. I feel like this is going to be caution filled. We've got clown cars showed up, and we've got two of them got out this week instead of just one. So we'll have to avoid their mess, or we'll instantly get taken out. We'll see what happens there. But next week, week 13, there's a hosted session. Password will be pinned to this video the day of, and everyone is welcome to come that has been running this series.
You'll be lining up
and it will be at Michigan. 60 cars. 43 will start. The top 30 qualify in automatically, and then there will be a little heat race to fill in the final 13 if we get that many. So should be a fun little race. Little preview of what Michigan will be like next season at the end of the season. And yeah, hopefully everyone will show up. I know some of these short tracks people are avoiding. Michigan is essentially like 8-wide Talladega. Big drafts. Kind of fun. It's a whole different type of racing. So I encourage those who have been racing or done some races this season to show up. Don't take a spot away from someone who has been racing if you haven't touched this car. And yeah, let's see how this goes. I think it's going to be a messy one. I think yep.
The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
It's gonna suck.
Let the pace car by.
At least we're single file now. Gotta let the pace car by because we were behind the line. We'll have to get the wave around, and then it'll get sorted out. So, unfortunately, that was 3 people quickly gone.
Pit road is now open.
And looks like Matt was involved in that. Who else? Maybe Kevin? I don't know. It's being weird. 3 cars were definitely in that, so that's unfortunate. That is why I wasn't stepping on it, because right now the track, Gavin is a jerk and was really wishing for a cloudy race. I wanted an extremely hot race, and unfortunately we got the cloudy race. So with the cloud cover, we gained about a second and a half of lap time. It's just essentially easy mode, really fast, which is going to make it even harder to pass. And yeah, unfortunate, but I think that's going to cause some issues. I think people still getting loose off the corner is going to be causing a couple of issues. But this is kind of how the race was 2 seasons ago when we came here. This track makes the Silver Crown extremely difficult. And I mean, that's good, but the corner speeds are just so high that you can't really do much passing. So we'll get the wave around here, and we'll see if everyone can get around without wrecking.
1 to go. Next time by. 44.25. Closed. Pit road is closed. Past the pace car.
Catch up to the field and get going green. So I planned on quite a bit of cautions. I didn't go too crazy with my fuel, but
22.113. Get ready. Going green.
I assume that won't be the last one.
Car is off.
Leader's going, and we are spread out, so maybe we'll get some laps in now.
19.515.
Yeah, so a couple of people got penalties, it looks like, because they weren't paying attention and realized they had to stay behind the pace car. That's unfortunate.
16.923. You're in the top.
You got to read what it says and do what it says. But I know a lot of people haven't ever had to deal with that. We're getting a little sun, so that's good. I don't know how the sun's poking through, but it's at least maybe going to add a bit of heat. And now it's just log laps. It's a 100-lap race. And car feels good.
16.549.
Wish we didn't have that early wreck, but it looked like 3 different people looped it there, so not just one person's problem.
16.514.
Gavin's already up to 10th after qualifying on the wrong setup. Now that's where you're going to get issues. Joe went into the corner and you can't really go to the bottom like you can, but you're always going to slide up a little bit, so trying to make that pass is very difficult. I'm just taking my time, though. We'll see if this car comes to me. I feel like it's going to get too tight, especially with as bad as I'm pushing up in the corners on corner entry. Like, the first quarter of the corner, it's not turning for me. And that's only causing issues, but I haven't worked with the weight jacker, so I'm a bit afraid to even mess with that right now. I think it's just drive it, get what I can, and be thankful if I don't get wrecked by a clown. If anyone else wrecks me, it's fine, but the 2 clowns, I don't want to see them near me.
16.631.
So 15 laps in, we're getting the green run. Happy to see that. People will start getting a little impatient, and then we might see someone get on the throttle too hard. Track's going to rubber in. That's going to change things up a bit. It's also going to heat up where we're running, and that's always going to change up a bit of the field. Plus, you're going to start running lower on fuel, and that's going to change the balance of the car. So lots of changes coming, but we're catching this front pack. Looks like everyone's stuck right now behind a guy who only focuses on qualifying. Trying to figure out how I'm going to make this pass. I want to do it off the corner because I don't feel my car is going to turn. But he is taking a really diamond exit, so that's going to make it difficult. But right now I don't think we need to worry about it. They're so stacked up ahead that it's not going to matter. Got a little loose there as I tried to keep it down low.
16.615.
Got a bad exit there. Got nothing down the straightaway though. Gearing is not right because we're going so much quicker than I was ready for. If I ran the default set, we'd be hitting the chip probably right out of the corner. Gavin's a second and a half behind. The rest of the field is probably getting close to getting lapped. Just see him coming out of the corner, so a little ways off of being lapped, but maybe 20 more laps and they'll be there.
16.7.
And then we're all going to be on the same side of the track, essentially, since we're in two little packs. Putting the pressure on the 14. He's getting a little anxious on that throttle. Just being easy on the throttle. Make sure that I put all that stuff up there so that you can see what I'm doing. And Connor is getting passed by Joe. He's really fallen off. Not sure if he hit the wall or was just letting him by. Go up high side. Really throw this guy off for a second. Make him think a little bit. Oh, he almost lost it.
Car outside.
Scare him up. Tried. Got a bad run off the corner there. But at least he's racing me. I get annoyed when people just pull over. When, you know, I get it when we're in a long race and everything, but I don't like it when viewers decide not to race me because they're too scared of the idiot word. And he's doing everything that he needs to right now to hold me off. But now he's going to come up on Connor, and that's going to slow him down and kind of change up what he's got to do. Maybe I'll be able to do something with that.
Inside.
There we go.
Clear.
Well, fuck it. Let's go up there. I didn't think we'd be able to get to the outside of him, but if we can do that, it's going to be dangerous as hell. This is like making an outside pass at Knoxville. But, you know what? If it's there... No, not there. He just had a slow corner that time, and that's just going to heat up the tires really quick. It is so hard to pass here. But sometimes that's racing. Oh, he slipped up. We're diving it in now.
729 outside. Outside clear.
So impossible to pass.
Car outside. Outside is clear. Outside. Still there, hold your line. 16.751.
Finally get it done. Alright. Closing that off really quick. Connor's just going to move up out of the way, it looks like. Had to push it a little harder there. Drive it a bit more on edge, but it worked. Now we got to figure out a way around Connor. Assuming he was going to drive it, and then he just pulled off, and I had a hard time getting down below him there. First lap traffic. Looks like he's doing a good job of just holding the high line and being out of the way. Thank you to him. It's always good to see someone being able to do that. He got a little scared there. Alright, I think we're going to go back to this middle line. Car's getting a little tight. Fuel, I am okay on, just so that caution helped. Gavin's quicker than us, of course. 16.734. And everyone's still jammed up behind the clown. I'm sure he will end up causing a wreck by blocking. So, Ryan is trying to win the championship. He's in 5th right now. If he finishes outside the top 6, he has no shot at winning. I think no, he's got to win it, and the other guy has to finish outside the top 6, but the other guy is in second split, so we're not going to know until after the race. But this is a very easy track to get caught up in a mess, and very well could see some bad luck happening down in second split. Mike's got a new paint scheme. Didn't even recognize him in that. Good long run though. I was scared this was gonna just turn into a shit show. I think I need to loosen this thing up though. It's just getting a little pushy. So I'm hoping the weight jacker doesn't just instantly kill me.
16.775.
And let's hope Ryan doesn't get wrecked. Alright, so looking at session best lap, we're still getting close on those. Ryan had to dodge the clown. Please don't get wrecked, Ryan. I want there to be a chance of close championship here. But unfortunately, we can't get rid of these people until next week. They are part of the reason why we're not doing this next season. I might run some random races, but I'm not doing the championship stuff. Just because these people ruin it when they show up for half the races and cause issues in them. Now, the question is, how do I handle this? We're all stacked up behind these two. Do I just go to the outside? Try to get a few spots?
Okay, we're halfway to the
Do I sit here and wait and get in the wreck that eventually happens?
16.944.
I don't know what the good answer is. But this is a clear case of someone who only works on qualifying so they can start up front, and then they are just a roadblock the rest of the race. And it sucks at tracks like this because it's so difficult to get around. But like Monaco, if you hit a qualifying lap, you know, that's kind of winning the race. More lap traffic. Check up there. I don't know what Joe was doing. Wasn't trying to pass you. He had a weird moment there. I think what he sees is me getting closer to the clown and is fully expecting a wreck, as now the clown is blocking even more. Pick a lane, dude. Jesus.
Car inside, 17.007. Clear inside. Clear inside.
Alright, well. Got around the clown car. .794. You're in fifth. Top 5. Not terrible. Unfortunately for Joe, he's now stuck back there. Hopefully he can get around him. And now we got to see if me and Mike can run around each other without running into each other. Car's coming alive, though.
Outside, 16.892. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
So is that the leader? Or no, the yellow car's the leader. Alright.
16.915.
I don't know who the black and red car is. Is he a lap car? Yes, he is. Oh, it's the other clown car.
.785.
Apparently he doesn't know how to get lapped since he's just holding a low line.
Inside, clear inside, inside.
Might help us. We'll use him as pick until he drives up in front of us.
16.822. Still inside. Clear.
Sorry, Mike, had to do that.
Position. Inside.
Seen an opportunity, had to take it. .877. I think that car outside call scared Mike and he hesitated. We weren't really to his outside. We were close.
16.718.
This car has come alive though. Holy shit. Was not expecting that. I figured I'd get a little too tight. Now, sun's kind of back out on the track. Some light clouds. Looks like Derek's starting to get a little tight. He's running a little higher. Ryan's still looking like he's good.
.742.
It is starting to get a little wiggly off the corner. Rears are getting a little hot, I think.
16.693.
Fuel, we are okay. Just
16.753.
Gavin's got around Mike. I don't know if maybe people went a little aggressive on fuel, thinking there was going to be more cautions, and are having to back out of it a bit. But I think we're kind of stalled out here until Ryan tries to pass Derek. Once they start going side by side, then we'll be able to catch them a bit.
16.728.
That was a fun little run through the field, though. Very unexpected. It's always nice when that happens.
16.738.
Ryan almost got the wall there. .796. .724. 25 to go, and caution.
Line up, single file.
All right.
Closed.
Was it a clown car?
Catch up 2.
Can't tell who wrecked. All right. It's going to be a short little shootout now.
Pit road is now open.
And everyone's going to be able to reset their tires, get them cooled off. I don't know if anyone's seen the Stuart Haas SRX or whatever the hell the new game is, but
Car 18. Got the lucky dog.
oh my god, the banking at the tracks like Nashville and the others is so overdone. Like, IRP is massively banked. These straightaways are completely banked. It's a bit ridiculous. Like, I understand, you know, it's not laser scanned, but you can just look at it and go, okay, that's not right. You shouldn't be able to do that. But, yeah, I mean, it's an arcade game. It's meant for 12-year-olds and not supposed to be anything great. But I wish we could kind of get back to the standard that we used to have on console with racing games, like dirt track racing and all that. You know, they were at least somewhat fun, somewhat realistic. You know, it wasn't like what we have now with iRacing, with dirt racing, but it was believable. Maybe I was just young though back then, and everything was more believable. But yeah, it's disappointing to see companies like that just push out games over and over and over to make a quick buck and not really try to advance what they're putting out there. But here we are, 4th place, ahead of Gavin. That's the only thing that matters. Sick of him beating me. We're ahead of Mike. We're ahead of Joe. No, it does look like it was the clown car. That's too bad.
44.882.
So, Pablo's going to go right about mid-corner. It's going to be easiest for him to get going. All of us are going to be struggling to get it to turn and get on the gas.
Get ready, going green.
What you don't want to do is go high for starts like that.
Time to do your job.
Yeah, you can cut it down, but you're better off just starting down here.
37.04.
So, tires are cool. Track is in a bit more cloud. We have no gear. Let's see if we can do anything. Whoop. We can get a little loose on the gas. Try to give it too much. Pablo's going to walk away with this one. And Ryan's going to get under Derek.
16.598.
Gavin's going under me. I'm going to cut it back and scare him. I didn't really mean to go up that high. I just wanted to be able to get sort of a run.
16.
Ryan's having issues off the corner. Derek has a bad center of corner.
Outside. Stay low.
We're going to throw it in deep.
Still there, hold your line. 16.724. Still there.
And we got a bad push.
Still there, hold your line. 16.784. Stay low. Clear. You're now in 3rd.
Alright. Just cleared him. I'll leave a gap, but he didn't get a run on us, so came up to get an entry. Then I had a bad push there. Let's get the shit together.
16.76.
Derek holds him off. Gavin must have had a bit of a jump loose or something. Ryan's actually tracking down the one. I'm going to run a little higher. I don't think Derek can go low. I could be underestimating him, but I think he's pushing too much that he's not going to be able to do anything with it. So we're going to run a little higher. Help me out on exit maybe a bit. We've got nothing for Ryan. So pushing it harder is only going to increase my chances of screwing up like that. Those two are still battling back behind us. That's slowing them both down. Pablo's starting to fall apart.
16.7.
Ryan might get there.
Got 10 laps to go.
He doesn't have many laps to get there, but he might. I've got 15 laps of fuel. I completely forgot about green-white checkers, so got a little worried there. We're okay. Now, the issue for Ryan, he can get there, but trying to make a pass on the bottom is going to be difficult. But this could be championship winning right here. That's 2 points. Oh shit.
16.776.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, but we do have a clown car coming up that will probably get in the way. As they tend to do.
16.8.
5 to go. This time by. Ryan is there. He is absolutely there. He's going to go high.
16.74.
He's going to try to cut back down. Is it going to stick or is he going to slide? He goes middle this time. He's trying to cut back down. Pablo's getting a little loose.
16.747.
Is he going to be able to get next to him? Is he going to dive it in? I don't think he can. Pablo's taking a really tight line. I think his best chance... Ooh, little contact, little contact. Nearly the death of both of them. Hey, the clown car figures out he's a clown and gets out of the way.
16.82. You've got 2 laps to go.
Go get him, Ryan. If you lose the championship by a point.
16.
Gavin had a big moment off the corner, it looks like. Ryan's not there. And Pablo's going to get the win. Ryan's going to take home 38 points. And we'll have to see how the second split plays out.
There's the flag.
That was a fun one. Good race. Didn't get wrecked by the clowns. And passed Derek at the end. He's got to get those cars working in the final laps. Tough racing though. Let's go through the wrecks. See what all happened. See what caused all of this mess at the start. So, we have Robert grabs the yellow line. Oh, very easy to do here. Grabs the yellow line, loses it, and no one gets into him, but I think Kevin. Oh, what the hell was that? Okay, so 16 just lost it there, and unfortunately, that eliminated Kevin very quickly. He doesn't get anyone, but I think there was another wreck, wasn't there? Let's go all the way to the back. See what we see back here. Oh, yeah, 17. So how did Matt... Okay, Matt seen... You would expect the 11 to be bouncing out towards you the way it's going. You wouldn't expect it to, like, just hit the ground and stop. So he goes up. And that's as the 13 maybe gets prediction coded by Gavin. Yeah, because he was blinking out there. I don't think Gavin really knew where the hell he was. Then he blinks out again, and that puts Matt in the fence. So... whole lot of messes, 3 different mistakes, and 3 people eliminated early. And almost contact with the 13 and 19. 19 dragging the wall, climbing the wall. Here I am, I run into the back of the clown. Luckily we get past him. And then the other clown car's in the way. And the other clown car runs into the 16. 14 has a moment, and then a bigger moment. And then the clown car runs into the back of someone. Go fucking figure. It's every time with these idiots. It's ridiculous. Like, if they're in a race, you can count on them wrecking someone. So he almost wrecks himself there. Then he just overdrives the corner and drills the 6. And then drives back up on the track. Just ridiculous. There he grabs the wall. 14's gonna grab the wall again. Yep. And then the 19's gonna go to the outside. That's not gonna work up that high on the exit. Nearly gets into a wreck. And that's it. So, very clean. Pablo's going to try to find victory lane somewhere. Don't know if it's back here. Oh, is it? Hey, he knows where it is. Well, I sure the hell wouldn't have. There you go. Let's take a look at the results, and hopefully the other race is over with. It is not yet. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at this. 165 points. Nearing 4,000 again. And we got a 3080 strength of field. And fastest lap by Robert. But unfortunately, he put himself in a massive hole on that start. And then I think we got black flag. This guy, and I don't know what happened to Connor. He must have given up. There was someone else that got black flag, but I'm not sure who it was. So good race. I'm happy with it. Let's see if we can. Are they done yet? All right. Well, let's try to get in real quick and watch the end of it. And save that so I can come back and get some screenshots. Give me a second to try and get in to watch this. It might still be going, or we might just miss it, but they might have had a lot of cautions. And looks like it's over. So, just probably finished, didn't it? Yeah, it's still not done. I don't know what the hell. Let me go look real quick to see who. I can't remember. I think it's Wright who was close in points, or the points leader. Yeah, Kenneth Wright. Refresh this stupid system. I hate this new UI. Sorry, I know you're just looking at a black screen right now. Go to the website and try to quickly find this. I wish there was an easier way just to switch to the other split, but probably one of the few people that would do that after their race. So we're gonna find out who the damn champion is before the end of this video. Alright, it is still going. I think. Yeah, it is still going. Or just ending. But it didn't, of course, show up on the new UI because the new UI is absolute trash. So now we gotta go in this way, and we're probably just gonna catch the finish or them pacing around. Results haven't posted yet, so let's load in here. Should be popping up on your screen now. Kenneth Wright did make the race. And Brett Edwards, I think he was about 3rd place. He also made the race, but he missed last week, so he's pretty well, he's definitely out of it now that we've seen Ryan finish 2nd. So for Ryan to win the championship, Kenneth Wright, I think, has to finish 7th or 8th now. So Ryan is 10 points behind. So that's going to be I think 7th place is where, no, 8th place is going to be. Math is hard. I think 8th place. And it could end up as a tie because they are, no one's got, well, I guess everyone's got even points because I don't have odd points awarded out there. All right, they're still racing. They're on a green-white checkered. And there's the checkered. Kenneth Wright is the champion. We got to see it. He wins it. He leaves no doubt. Makes sure I don't have to do any math. Congrats to Kenneth Wright. Number 17 car gets the win. You know what? I'm glad we loaded in. Got to see that. You gonna burn it down? I think we need to see a burnout for winning the championship, right? Everyone's following him around. Let him do a burnout. Are we gonna put it on the wall and burn him down that way? That is how he's doing it. I don't know if this car is capable of doing that since you don't have a clutch. It's alright. He still won the championship, even if this celebration is really, really not good. Massive damage to the front end now because of that. He gives up on that. Are we gonna go spin it around now? Gotta have something, right? Alright, he takes a victory lap after destroying his front end. And there you go. Now we got a little smoke out of it. Kenneth Wright is the Silver Crown champion. And there you go. That's how we're in this video. Hope you all enjoyed the season. We've got a championship race coming up at Michigan next week. And the password will be pinned. If you've ran a race in this series, you can come and join in. If you haven't, I'm just going to boot you, so don't waste a spot. And yeah, there's only a couple people out there with extra permission to join. They know who they are. If you don't know, you can send me an email, but if you don't run the Silver Crown regularly, that's a hard word for me to say, don't show up. Please don't ruin it for other people, because there are 100 and some people that have ran one time at least in this. So, congrats to Kenneth. Good job to Ryan. He essentially wins top split championship, but doesn't win overall championship. So, that was a fun season. That was a nice little change of pace with racing viewers and not having to do hosted, and yeah, good stuff. So, thanks for watching.